Hello, everybody. We're on week 5, and we're right around the corner is spring, and right around the corner from that is summer, and those are my happiest times. I absolutely hate winter, so I hope you're all faring well through this winter, and I hope you're all excited to see that the warmer weather is coming. Also, we're at the end of the class. We're on the 5th and 6th weeks. This week, you have a PowerPoint that's required of you. And in the PowerPoint, it has you doing either a voice overlay or doing a video or an audio, a video, that you can attach. You need to do at least one of those. And the video is not of something you've pulled off the internet. The video would be of you explaining what your PowerPoint presentation is about. So those are you need to have that or it's 20 points off. And you guys do a really great job, so I don't want to take 20 points off for something I know you can do. If you have a hard time doing that, if you have a hard time figuring out how to do that, please go to my announcement where I taught you how to do the voice overlay, or you can always contact me at 413-883-3537, and I can help you walk through it. All right, and remember, if it comes in late, I get a big red flag right across my screen that says late, late, late. So I don't want you marked down for that either. It's due in at 11:59 this Saturday. While doing this paper or these PowerPoints, I hope you realize that each one of the branches has a site you can go through. The Department of Defense has made sure that each branch has that on there. So when I looked at this up, I started to, I do the same as you. I study and see what's going on. I went to a bunch of different ones, but I'm going to read some of them to you so you know you can find them. There's one called the Navy Sexual Assault Prevention and Response Program, and that can be found under the government as well. That's the Navy military. If it ends in .mil, that means it's a military page, .mil. You also have the Air Force. The Air Force has one called the Sexual Assault Prevention and Response, and that's also a military page, and that's under the Air Force. The Army has a fabulous page. It really has a great page. And that one there is called SHARP, which is Sexual Harassment Assault Program and Prevention. It has a ton of information. It was my favorite pages of all the pages. I thought it was great. You can get an awful lot on there for your PowerPoint presentation if you were to do it on the Army. The Marines also have a page, and I went looking for, I read a bunch of different stories, and I was surprised to see that the Marines have the highest incident, or at least they did in 2014. I thought that was kind of odd until they started to explain that it has more to do with the age of the people that are, they have the youngest age. It's like a 25-year-old age average. To me, that was like, okay, are you saying because they're under age 25 they can't control their behavior? I think everybody should be responsible for their behavior. So again, you have the Department of Defense that you could always go to. You also have each and every one of the military units has a page you can go to. If you have any questions on this, please make sure you contact me or send me an email. I check my email every single day. I wish you all the best of luck. And while you're doing those, you might also want to address, would I report, reading your page, would I report if I was that person, if I was that victim? And if you wouldn't, say why. I saw one of the little things that kind of piqued my curiosity. It was like, who does this ultimately go to? Well, it ultimately, the top person in charge of sexual assault in the armed forces is the president. Is the president someone that you feel could be receptive to hearing about sexual assaults? So there you go. There was some interesting stuff to see there. I hope you all have fun looking this up. I certainly did. I will tell you, I spent a lot of time reading different stories because I thought it was very intriguing. I dealt with a lot of JAG officers during my time period that would come in and investigate sexual assaults because we have a base in our community. And it was pretty interesting stuff. They go by a different standard when it comes to evidence. The federal government has a much lower standard for evidence, but they also had a different standard about the investigators when I dealt with them on wanting things they wanted evidence. They wanted tangible evidence. They didn't really want to hear her word, his word. That's supposed to have changed. Let's see. Talk to you later. Have a great week, and I look forward to all of your PowerPoints this week. Bye-bye.